Okay, everybody, I'm going to do a quick review of this knife here. This is the Chaves Knives JB Stout designed Megalodon. Let me put that down, let you check it out real quick. Let me try to get it centered on the camera and not on the board because the X does not mark the spot. Check that out. What do y'all think about that? Have a look-see. Alright, let's get into this real quick. What you have is about 3¼ inches of S35 VN on a nice Tanto blade. Check that out. It's got a, and the issue with this knife is, and a lot of people have the issue, is getting your thumb in here and actually opening this knife. But once you get used to where your thumb is supposed to go on this thing, that's not a problem. And I have chunky thumbs, so if I can get in there and just kind of figure it out how I'm supposed to open it, at first it's kind of frustrating because you're slipping out of here and you're trying to figure out where you're going. But after you get in there, this is really not a bad knife to open. And I compared it in my initial thoughts to the Kaiser Wanderer, and it's not like that. This thing becomes pretty consistent with how you open it. So there you go. It's got a little fuller blood groove coming out of that hole. Nice design. Helps cut down a little bit on the weight. Got that Ramon Chaves JB Stout collaboration logo there. Nothing on this side for you purists. So it's really not too bad as far as marking it up for the people that don't like it. You want to see one thing cool though is look how thick this blade stock is. Check that out. And it is unbelievably thick. I'm going to go through comparisons on this in a second here. So we'll look at, we want to see if I can do it. You want to see it? Spidey flick, the Chaves, the Megalodon. Oh, second time's okay. 50-50, we're going to leave it there. That's good. Okay, let's check out the scales here. 1, 2, let's make sure that's lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4¼ inches of titanium. Check this out. You got right hand tip up only carry on this. So, I'll tell you what, you lefties, when you're closing this, you got to be careful. Because you put this back any further and you're not paying attention, this thing will slice you open. Not so bad for the righties, of course. Alright, check that out. Now, you want to see if a lanyard will fit in there? I want to see if a lanyard will fit in there. This is a buddy's knife of mine, and he got it from another buddy of mine. So, I have to get this out tomorrow so he doesn't think I stole it. Which, the more I'm starting to like it, the more tempting it's getting to be. Okay, so let's put that in there and see how that works for you lanyard freaks. Works nicely. Doesn't touch at all. Doesn't affect the knife at all. So if you like a lanyard on that backstop there, you're good. Which, oh, no, I really want it. Very cool. Very cool knife. It's starting to grow on me. It's a little tank. That's what it is. It's just a little tank. Got open construction. Look at those thick titanium slabs there. Locked up, frame locked, like you can't believe. Just locked up, no wiggle, no nothing on this thing. Okay, this thing is running on bearings, and it's almost a free dropper there. Not too much of a shake, and it's just, it fits in your hand comfortably. I have my big chunky hands, and this thing, it just fits nicely. It's got, I don't know, I guess for a normal sized person, it's a normal sized knife, but for me, I like something a little bit, I just got the smallish, medium to smallish feeling about this knife, but in your hand, it fits great. You're just going to get a lot of use out of it. This is the kind of knife that you buy, and you think it's going to be a safe queen, and it ends up being a user. Just a nice user, something you could take out and just kind of show off while you're using it. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Got the titanium clip here. And the cool thing about this clip is, and I didn't realize it at first, and I was avoiding it, is it's not riding on that frame lock. So if you're pushing it down, trying to open, however you're trying to open it, let's see, like on a Spidey flick or something, if you got long enough fingers to do it from back here, then you're not pushing down on the frame lock. See? So that's kind of cool. That's a good thing. A lot of times you get some of those, I don't have a ZT that you have to pinch way out here and try to open it over here and flick it out this way. I think it's that 550. Oh, that 550. Rip your thumbs off. But not this one. This had enough sense to hold it off of that just a tiny bit. Just enough to make it possible for you to look stupid on camera. Oh, now I'm batting about 250. Going for the Mendoza line. Okay, so let's weigh this thing. It is a little bit hefty, but not too bad. Let's see what we got here. You're looking at 134 grams, and that will come up to 4.73 ounces, about 4.7 ounces. And it's, for a knife this size, it's a little bit heavy. Now I'm going to bring out some other knives and compare it. Let's check this out. So, but this thing fits in your hand. It just fits well. Maybe it's because it's missing a flipper, or I don't know, but it fits nice. Even if you want to get up here and play a little bit as far as getting, I wouldn't get too far up here. This is a super sharp knife. Somebody did a nice job on that edge. Alright, so let's get some comparisons. We'll compare it to the channel knife. The Simba. Much bigger, obviously. So it's not really in the same category as that. I just wanted to show you because a lot of y'all have one. Okay, this is a native 5. Spyderco native 5. If you look at the size, it's very, very comparable to that. So you're looking at right at 4 inches on the native 5, and just like a hair more over here on the Megalodon. And so, and this thing is good too. Do y'all have one of these? This fits good. And then you have this choil up here. If you don't have a native 5 and you don't have a burning hatred for Spyderco, you should get one. But I understand burning hatreds for Spydercos, but I'm overcoming it through counseling and medication. Alright, and let's see what else we got here. Alright, here's another one that a lot of y'all have. This is the mini grip. And so you're looking at, this one's just under 4 inches on the frame. So, but it's comparable size. The thing what you're going to get here is the weight difference on these different knives. So you're looking at 2.5. It's almost half of what the other one was. And then 3.03, so let's just say under 3. So another, ounce and a half or so less, ounce 0.7 less than this Megalodon. But when you get this in your hand, you understand why. This thing's a tank. Now I was going to talk about the blade thickness. Check this out. This is an Ultimate Hunter. Now this, for a knife this size, you get this in hand and you just feel this thick blade. But check out this Chaves. The Chaves is even thicker. Can you see that pretty good? The Chaves is this noticeably thicker than that thing. And this thing is a hefty blade as far as the blade. Now back here on the G10, not too bad. But the blade thickness, that just shows you what kind of tank you're dealing with here. This is a worker. If you buy this and stick it in a safe, that's cool too. I have a bunch of safe knives. But if you decide to use this thing just feels like it wants to do some serious damage to something. And that's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what else we got here. I think that's about it. I really appreciate JR for letting me check this out. I've wanted to check one of these out for a long time. And it just happened that the deal made it to where I could take a peek and give y'all a gander before it heads out to parts unknown. I can't tell you where he lives. And he might show up and, do bad things. You wouldn't want to do it to JR. No. Alright, so let me think. I think that's it. Very cool knife. Very cool knife. And if it's on your grail list and you've been thinking about getting one, I can't think of a reason not to. When I initially got this thing and I hadn't opened it yet, I thought maybe that the opening mechanism was a problem, and I even told a couple guys if this thing was in the open position all the time, I would love it. But now that I can open it consistently and without a problem, it's just a great knife. This is the kind of knife that I want. Just something you can chunk in your pocket. It's not a pocket chunker. I mean, it's almost 5 ounces, but still, just a tankish knife here. And I think that's it. Put that down. All right, get over to Facebook. Go over to Instagram. Have some conversations with some excellent folks over there on Facebook. Cool people showing off their stuff. And it's not, it's not all Megalodons. We have some Simba people over there. I'm a Simba person. We have some Griptilian people. Okay, I think that's it. I've said that 4 times now. And that's it. 5. I should stop drinking. I will talk to y'all later.